Hello, everyone. Welcome to Map to Love with Katherine Nichole. This is going to be a timeless pick a card. What is going on in the Divine Masculine's mind, body, heart, and soul? So, how I did this, I'm not sure what cards are underneath, but just think about it. This is pile number 1 here, pile number 2 here, and pile number 3 here. Do you want to listen to all 3 and name them different masculine names in your life to see how that's relatable? You want to pick just one card, or do you want to listen to all of them just to get messages, for yourself and your divine masculine within? It's really up to you how you look at these pick a cards, but we're going to get a closer look at what's going on using the psychic tarot for the mind and body, the heart, and how the divine masculine feels and views the divine feminine, feels about and views the divine feminine. The Santa Muerta deck is for that, tarot deck. Messages from spirit, from Moonology, and a final oracle message from Wisdom of the Oracle. That's kind of how it's going to go. If we need any clarifiers, I have my dice nearby and I will clarify with the tarot dice. So take a deep breath. Pick a pile that's best for you. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And remember, time is an illusion, energy's fluid. Whenever you're guided to listen to this is the absolute perfect time for you. Okay, let's get started here with pile number 1. So if you pick pile number 1, you were drawn to this. And I don't know the exact stones, probably someone out there does, but you were drawn to this particular bracelet. So this union within yourself, divine feminine, divine masculine, or with your divine masculine. The union, this is what I use to represent the union. So this union is very honest, very authentic, creative. You both speak your truth. It's very heart-centered when you speak to one another. It's coming from a good, calm. This is calm and peaceful and tranquil union. That's what I'm feeling with this bracelet. It's very calm, grounded, stable, just blissful, really, and very heart-centered. So whoever this masculine is, that's the union that you have. So let's just put that there. Okay, let's get started with the psychic tarot. Where is the divine masculine at mind and body? We have discontent and boredom. So feeling discontent and bored in the divine masculine's heart space, like, knowing that he has all this wonderful abundance in this castle on a hill, but does he have anyone, that he wants to share it with in his life? He's feeling, he or she, I say he because, that's just the way, but take it as it resonates, please. But just be feeling bored, discontent with life. Like there's more to life than just the material world. There's more to life than just the physical things that we can buy and the houses and the cars and, the clothing and things. There's got to be more. So that's where this divine masculine is. There's got to be more. Contemplating what's the more. Knowing that there's more to life, kind of not really turning his back on all of this, but like thinking, really being in his head and heart space about what he or she really wants and how to move forward. Yeah, look at that. Memories of love. Okay, 6 is beauty and blessings and reminiscent of past, whether it be a past life experience or actually someone from earlier on in this life. So he's really thinking about the past, really thinking about how to move through these emotions, this energy, and let go of the past. That's what, look at the hands on the rail, like I'm going to let go of this, of what I thought was the 10 of Cups, what I thought was my wish, and I'm going to move forward. I'm going to dive deep into my emotions. This is water. That's emotions to me. Deep in my heart space, healing my heart space, walking away from what's not serving me, wanting to walk forward. Wow, another 6. So we got 2 6s on the board. Blessings, beauty, and also, third eye, that's awakening. So this divine masculine is waking up, hearing the spiritual call, listening to his or her inner guide, going within, really connecting to spirit. I'm hearing for some, it's like they're doing a complete detox. detoxing the pineal gland, everything, detoxing their life, walking away from anything. And look at all this. There's like the rainbow, the chakra, like really wanting to feel that complete balance within themselves, and tuning into spirit speaking, and realizing, look, I turn around and this is what I see. Now that I've gone within, I remember the past, what I've learned, I'm listening to spirit, I'm opening up, I'm waking up to what I really have. And then the masculine turns around and sees that the sun is shining in on their life. They're feeling good, they're feeling prosperous, they realize how abundant they are, how much they have to offer. The sun is the masculine energy and vitality, confidence, strength. And the red is the base chakra, the root chakra, feeling grounded, stable, secure, and now feeling like, oh, I get it. Like, I have so much to offer. And look, I just realized 666. So that's going to be a confirmation for some of you. Start seeing sixes, but this is the blessings that are coming in this masculine's world. Material and spiritual prosperity, because they're finally connecting with their higher power, their higher self, and they're listening. So now they're feeling even more prosperous. They're not going to be bored anymore. They've wallowed long enough in the emotions, learned what they can, really opening up spiritually, which is going to make them prosperous in the material world, because they have this new look, this new fire, this new drive. Like, okay, feeling good on their own. I feel it's like either becoming single, or they're feeling good in their single status, ready to move forward. And look what the next card is, ready to move forward in new beginnings. What did I say? This is the root chakra, the base chakra. Well, there's a confirmation. They're ready for these new beginnings. The divine masculine has been working on themselves, waking up, hearing the call, working on their health, their vitality, their safety, security in this material world, and realizing that there's more. So they're ready for this new beginnings. They realize how worthy they are, and they do have enough to offer. Before, they weren't really seeing that they had this beautiful castle on a hill, all this healing, all this love to offer, whether it be someone else in their life making them feel that way, or just them in their own heads obsessing, feeling that way. But they're walking away from all that, feeling good, strong, stable, secure, connected to spirit. It's really a beautiful energy, and connected in their heart space. So they really are bridging that gap, and from their mind to their heart. And the 4, we're going to just read the numbers. The 4 is about stability. The 1s are about blessed new beginnings in the material world. And in the middle is the 666, which is beauty and blessings coming in and connecting with spirit. So really in a good place. But it took a little while to come from this to feeling this. So congratulations, divine masculines, if you're listening, or perhaps you're listening for the divine masculine within, and you're finally feeling good with that part of you. It's wonderful. Now, what's going on in the divine masculine's heart space? How are they viewing the divine feminine and the union? Let's see what cards came out for that from the Santa Muerta deck. We have the Queen of Wands. Like I said, they're listening. They hear the call. This queen, this divine feminine, has been calling on their divine masculine. And I love how the Queen of Wands, right? It's all this red, beautiful, vital, sensual, creative, passionate energy. And it's the same feeling I'm getting from these 2 cards here. So it's like, hello, and the masculine's waking up, finally hearing the divine feminine's call. So divine feminines, if you're listening to this, step into your Queen of Wands energy. Go for your creative projects, what you're passionate about. Speak your truth loudly, clearly, so they understand. Meditate. Connect with your divine masculine. You are calling your divine masculine home. The inner light that's shining so brightly out of you, this really beautiful, sensual, sexy vitality that's emanating out of every orifice of your being, is calling your masculine home. And they hear the call. And they know that you're their queen. They view in their heart space as they have enough to offer, right? This is the Page of Pentacles. It may be a small offer, but they have enough to offer. They're feeling good about themselves. And they're also viewing the divine feminine as, wow, she's got her, shit together. She's working hard. She's moving forward. She's confident. She feels good. She's really balanced in her heart space, done a lot of healing. The divine feminine has just really gone through a process of finding themselves and being healed within, deep wounds have been healed. This is, very green, very prosperous, very healing, vital energy mixed with this is just wonderful. So they're viewing this union and this divine feminine as, yeah, this is a good investment. It's worth my investment. It's worth my time. And wow, and look at that. New life, birth of new life. This is the Empress. This is the ultimate card in this deck, energy-wise. This is how they're viewing the divine feminine, and they're viewing this union as you are the Empress, you are the Queen. And look at that, the Queen of Wands and the Empress, extremely creative divine feminine, passionate, loving, kind, has compassion for all, non-judgmental, but stands her ground too, and doesn't give up on what she believes in, or he or she. But the Empress birthing new life, actually coming together and having children. For some people, if that resonates, they're ready for that. They're ready to have children. They can see their divine feminine as the mother of their children. So, and a wise investment in all of this, or birthing a creative project together. Very prosperous, right? Because the divine feminines are awake. The divine masculine is waking up, realizing who the divine feminine really is and wanting this. I mean, this gentleman right here feels emperor-like in nature, wanting to come into union with his Empress and seeing it as something to commit to, something to strive for. And more red, it's just so creative and passionate, I feel, this union, this connection. And look at that. There you go, the Two of Cups. Yes, this is how the masculine feels in his heart space. He's allowed himself to heal, and he's feeling so good about himself and wanting to share his love with his divine feminine, coming into balance within and then moving forward, hearing the call. Look at their beautiful red heart space, just open to one another, connecting, loving on one another. The divine feminine can finally trust this love and fall into her divine masculine, or his or her divine masculine, and just enjoy this connection. This is a very beautiful connection, and this is where the divine masculine is headed to or in right now, and wanting these new beginnings, feeling good and stable and strong to offer something, and seeing the divine feminine as the Empress of her world, the queen of everything, and wanting to speak their truth, and they're getting guidance from above, from loved ones and spirit guides, and it's leading them towards their Two of Cups. Now they understand this. Before they didn't understand what this connection really was, or what a divine union really was, and they're waking up to all of that. Beautiful. So for this group, the spiritual advice for the divine masculine, or the person listening to this, is meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces. Okay, we just had the full moon partial lunar eclipse, so that was releasing. So releasing all that doesn't serve the masculine, moving forward, taking what they've learned into these new beginnings, wanting this Two of Cups. But it's, meditate and contemplate on how to move forward. Go within, because you have the truth to unlock your abundance, to unlock this love, to come together in union, or a resurgence of the union that you're already in. And it's time to go within and find those answers, because Spirit is talking. Connection is important. Opening up your third eye. Being really connected with Mother Earth and all that vital energy, and bringing that up into your heart space, and being able to move forward. And look at that. Wow. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. What did I say about, and it's another Pisces card. So for this group, Pisces might be important. It might be strong in your chart or in your partner's chart, or this is just Spirit encouraging you to, dive into your emotions and learn what you can, and then move forward and leave the past behind. But balancing, really coming into your spirituality, connecting with who you really are, your inner guide, and being practical about it. Not overly crazy in your emotions in an unhealthy way, but being very balanced. And balancing the material world with your spiritual world. And right here, we're seeing that that's what the divine masculine is doing, material and spiritual prosperity. This is another encouragement from Spirit that it's really important to be balanced in all areas of your life. Yes, your work is important, and the material world we live in, we have to have money to buy things, and we provide for our families, our children. Yes, absolutely, but that's not the only thing in life. And once you connect with the spiritual aspect of yourself, the higher aspect, infinite intelligence, then that part of your life becomes even more prosperous and easier and balanced. And then you're enjoying all these other things and passion and creativity, doing things, projects that you wanted to do. So meditate and contemplate on what you really want and bring balance into your own inner world by balancing the divine masculine and feminine within, your shadows and your light, and bringing that all together and moving forward in a practical manner. And the last card here, before I do that, I would like to just kind of get just a little more of a clue on the discontent and boredom, what aspect of their life. I feel like there needs to be a little more clarity there. Oh, it's the material world. So this is the 8 of Pentacles. So feeling like they're on the right path, but they've had to work really hard to get there. And really hard to get their money, to get their pentacles, to get this stability, and it can be exhausting. So that's what the needing to heal, come into balance, the divine masculine, balancing all the chakras, balancing the spiritual aspect and the physical 3D human aspect of yourself. But being patient and waiting the harvest time is sometimes difficult. One more to clarify. Okay, so this is the wands, like fast-moving messages coming in, and that's what changes things for the divine masculine. Oh, that's great. That's a great message. It's all these messages from the past, what they've learned, the Akashic records being open, but swift messages coming in that allows for this new beginnings and taking action, moving towards the 2 of Cups, moving towards more prosperity in all aspects of their life, because now they're connecting and they're awake. So they were stuck in the rut of feeling like they didn't have enough. They didn't have enough to offer. They didn't have enough money. They weren't seeing all the abundance that was growing, all around them. And now they've got this message from Spirit. They're connecting. They're opening up. It's coming in very quickly so they can have these new beginnings. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, now the last message from Spirit here, and I'm going to read a little from the Wisdom of the Oracle, is breathe. And this is an 11, so that's a master number, leveling up, coming into mastership. Who's ever listening to this, just breathe, let go. It's all about divine timing. And wow, how all of these cards is all about going within, meditate and contemplate, balance spirituality and practicality. It's really time to connect with your higher self, the universe, God, whatever you believe in, to name that higher spirit, that higher self, source energy, infinite intelligence, because you are being heavily guided very strongly to find a balance, and your wishes coming true, and all the answers are really going to come to you for these new beginnings. So we've got a 1, 1, 1 on the board because this is an 11. So just breathe out all that's not serving you, and breathe in all the abundance and vitality that Mother Earth and God and Spirit and your loved ones have to offer you. Take a time out. Go within. Okay, I'm going to look this up. And we're just going to read the relationship aspect of it, since we're focusing on the union. So the essential meanings are patience. Again, patience, see, waiting for the harvest. Patience, waiting, going slowly. Wellness, meditation, and trust. Yes, trusting in divine timing. Taking care of your physical body, your spiritual being, your emotions, your mental body. It's taking care of everything, finding that balance. Going slow and steady can win the race. Look at, I found this turtle here where I'm at on this trip, and that's slow and steady wins the race. Swimming through your emotions, that's a sea turtle, right? And coming out from the muck and birthing into this new life right here. We got the Empress right here, right? Birthing into this new life. Creative ideas, things coming in on how to move forward. Don't be in too much of a hurry right now. The heart needs time to open. Take a breath and let nature take its course. Release constriction and anxiety, for there is no need for tension. Savor the moment, and the waiting won't prove difficult. Your heart knows what the ego often resists learning. Patience pays off in deep and meaningful ways. So it's time to be patient, group one, knowing in your heart, in your soul, in everything that you are, that things are working out for you. And it's your divine, the divine masculine's moving on the right path, waking up, the divine feminine's in his or her empress energy, calling the divine masculine home. It's beautiful. Just take time out, meditate, do breath work, do yoga, go hiking, just whatever it is that makes you feel good and allows you to connect with your higher self. I hope that you enjoyed that. I'm going to clean this up here and move on to group 2. Let's just get this over here. Thank you, group 1. I appreciate all of you, and I wish you the best. Now we're going to move on to group 2. Now, if you were in group 2, I use these bracelets of mine to symbolize messages about the union, about the divine masculine, divine feminine within yourself or with your divine partner. This is a very stable, strong, secure, grounded, committed union based on morals and values that are important to each of you. Committing to your divine, each one of you or yourself as a whole, committing to your divine purpose and plan, making the commitment, following through with the things that you came here to do, following through with the things that you came here to learn, to help you grow spiritually and level up. And it's a strong bond, fated, destined, very strong, committed bond. We're going to put that here, and we're going to get this started. So group number 2, what is going on with the divine masculine in their mind and body aspects of their being? There's financial and material changes. So 5 is blessed changes. The divine masculine is finding balance in the material world, getting a hold of their finances. Perhaps they were a little loosey-goosey before, or got themselves into debt somehow, whatever way it is, it doesn't matter. There's no judgment, but they're working their way out. They're looking for the change. They're finding the balance. They're new beginnings, 101. So they're finding the balance, and they're rising up from, like, it's like a death and rebirth. They're rebirthing with this truth, with this clarity. There's messages coming in, something coming in to give the divine masculine this truth, and they really are leveling up, rising up. I mean, look at that hand coming out of deep within the earth. So they've been healed. They're connecting with Mother Earth, connecting with who they really are, and birthing into these new beginnings. Wow, this is a very blessed time of change for the divine masculine. And look at that. Triumphant success with this new idea, this clarity, this truth, rising up, rising out of the funk, the challenges, the obstacles that have been in the divine masculine's path. They're really rising up. And look at that. It's the Fool. New beginnings. Yeah, starting over, fresh, brand new chapter. Perhaps this is a more mature divine masculine that is very much balanced with their divine feminine within. So this is not needing very much because they've collected the wisdom they need, and this could be a world traveler. Look at that, walking the world, taking a trip around the world. You may be traveling a lot with this masculine, or this masculine may be having these ideas to make money, and it's going to take them around the world. And they're really looking forward to this. They're ready. They don't need very much for their path, and they're walking it with confidence. And right after the Fool is another one, and it's the Magician, awareness. That's why I said leveling up. They got this clarity and truth, and they're rising up into these fresh, new, beautiful beginnings, and they're aware. They're connecting. They're connecting with source energy, with God, with spirit, with, and look at that. There's the infinity sign right there. That's a twin flame soulmate divine union sign, infinite possibilities, infinite intelligence is working with this masculine to get him out of this, or get him through these changes that are happening into these new, fresh beginnings. The divine masculine is feeling very, very much balanced with the divine feminine and divine masculine within, having this clarity of how to move forward in this new life with these new ideas that they're getting. Very much aware. I love that they're very much aware. And look, the universe is above, right? Connecting with the universe and walking the path in this 3D world, walking their divine path, standing in their truth, and having extreme clarity on how to move forward into these new beginnings. And wow, it's accelerated motion. This is the 8 of Wands. Again, another 8, the infinity sign. Divine union, wishes coming true, messages coming in, like I said, getting this clarity and moving forward quickly into these new beginnings. This is not going to take long. Divine masculines, if you're listening and you pick this group, whatever you're going through financially, materially, listen to that guidance. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to the messages you're getting, because there is opportunity for brand new beginnings and really writing a new book for your life. What do you want to write? Because really, you're the magician. You have all the power within. You have all the tools you need. You have all the education you need. You don't need anything else to move forward. And it's all about commitment, committing to your path and plan, committing to this clarity and these fresh new ideas that are coming to you and moving forward. It's going to be passionate and very successful and really magical time for the divine masculine. How is the divine masculine viewing the divine feminine, and what's going on in the divine masculine's heart space? And that's from the Santa Muerte Tarot deck. We have the Hermit, seeing the light of this union and about the divine feminine, really taking the time to heal. It's very much a healing time for the masculine as he or she wakes up with this truth. A lot of healing and contemplation and going within to find their own truth, and they're aware now and they're ready to move forward. They're also viewing the divine feminine as the light, bringing them out of hiding, out of hermit mode to move forward. Seeing things, the Hanged Man, seeing things from a different perspective, rising up and looking at things from a spiritual point of view, because this healing and these messages from above, this awareness has occurred. So they're viewing the union from a different perspective as they once did. Before, it was more of an immature energy, not really seeing what the union was bringing to them, only focusing on what they had to sacrifice and what they had to do to be a part of this union and change things in their life. Of course, it's change, and they were feeling very challenged financially in the material world with because they're used to doing their own thing. But now they've got this truth and clarity coming in on their own life for their business, their creative, their career, whatever it is, creative projects, career, business partnership. And they want to move forward with this union. So now they're viewing the union. They've healed their heart space, or they're healing now. And they're ready to come forward. They see things from a different perspective, but they are pausing for a moment, which is really important sometimes. And because very soon they can feel it, because now they're aware that things are going to happen really fast. So in this energy of rising up and rebirthing into these new beginnings, they're taking their time. They're suspended for a little while so that they can really make sure that they know what they want moving forward, and they're going to move forward very quickly after that. They're viewing the union as ultimate wish fulfillment. This is the 9 of Cups, sailing on to happier, more peaceful waters, moving on, literally moving towards their 9 of Cups, ultimate wish fulfillment, which is love. It's their heart space, healing, opening their heart again, not being so guarded like they were before, and really moving forward and understanding their emotions. Water are all about emotions, rising out of the ground from the ashes, like the phoenix rising and moving towards, like I said, quickly. The ship is moving quickly. You can see the water, how it's moving towards their wish fulfillment, which is this union. Wow. They're viewing the divine feminine not only this union and the divine feminine as ultimate wish fulfillment, but also the 10 of Cups, like everything. Everything that they've ever wanted is this union. They're ending major cycles. 10 is ending to have this union, to build this home with their divine feminine. Oh, look at that big heart, opening their heart space, spreading their wings. Rebirth, that's transformation. They're transforming into this new way of thinking where they see the divine feminine and see this union as their 10 of Cups and realize that the material world is not the only thing, that love really is the most important thing, and finding the balance and moving towards that and not really worrying so much about this anymore. Spreading their wings, seeing the divine feminine and being in union with the divine feminine as just this incredible rebirth into an existence that they never thought was possible, but they always hoped for and prayed for. And they want to come forward. The Page of Cups is a little message of love. It might be a small message of love, but they want to express their love, fill their cup. It's a very young, no matter what age, it's a very young and innocent approach at love, almost like they're a kid again, or in a rebirthing into this new life, like doing it all over again with this brand new, like a clean slate. So very innocent when love, and very open to what love has to offer, and realizing that they have enough. Even if it's a little bit, they have their cup and they're ready to share it. And so messages of love may be coming for the divine feminine very quickly here. Now, 8 can be the month of August, so that could be next month that this is coming if you're listening in July, or it could mean August, it could mean 8 weeks, it could mean 8 days, but it's, and it is quick motion, so I feel like it's going to be pretty fast, but 8 will mean something. But there's messages of love wanting to be expressed, but they're still thinking about it, The Page is very innocent, like kind of thinking about what they're going to say, how they're going to look, but they view the divine feminine as very attractive, very youthful, beautiful, loving, generous, abundant. So that's how they're viewing the divine feminine. Messages on spirituality for group number 2. Look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. So look at the bigger picture with things. Sometimes, it's this hanged man, like step out of the material world for a moment and rise up and see it from a spiritual aspect. See how everything in your life has led you to this moment now. Understand and feel that the power is in now. The power is not in the past. The power is in now. Taking control of your life, looking at it from a spiritual view, from a higher self view, and moving forward. So it's time to open yourself up to more than just this 3D world. You're very close to achieving your goal, the gibbous moon. So you're really close. You're so close to having these new beginnings and this fresh start and this 9 of Cups to 10 of Cups very quickly. Romance, love, healing, growth. You're very close, so do not give up. Whatever personal issue that you've been going through reaches a resolution very quickly. So if you've been dealing with something that's preventing you from moving forward, you need to leave a situation, a job, a relationship, a family dynamic, it's already been resolved. So just know it's already been resolved. Trust this. Trust that in divine timing you will have physical proof of this resolution and be able to move on. But look at the bigger picture with whatever's going on in your life, because it's time to learn from it, grow from it, ask why, and what can I learn, instead of, oh no, why is this happening to me, poor me. Ask what you can learn from it. And it does help you grow, and it helps you achieve your goals when you're balanced with your spiritual, with the physical. Be bold and make your first move. After this resolves and you've seen things from a different perspective, it's time to be bold. It's time to take action. It's time to make the move towards your 9 of Cups, ultimate wish fulfillment, your 10 of Cups, the love of a lifetime, ultimate family life, bringing children together, having children, whatever that means to you, and expressing your love. Be bold. Do not hold yourself back. I'm going to pull a couple tarot dice just to see a little more of how to move through these changes, or what else is affecting this divine masculine from moving forward into these new beginnings towards wish fulfillment. 10 of Cups. Okay, this is the Wands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so what's holding them back is connecting with that they're actually victorious already. They've been feeling down, like they don't have enough to offer. All these changes are happening. Maybe they're making changes to be with the divine feminine and it's overwhelming, but they're getting this clarity and truth that this is victorious. So it's just having patience and really looking at the bigger picture, looking at the beauty of this union, because sixes are about beauty and blessings. How is this union blessing you? How are all these changes, although they may be overwhelming? I just went through major changes myself in a end of a major karmic cycle. And yes, it's overwhelming. And yes, it's stressful. And yes, it can be exhausting and emotionally taxing, mentally taxing. But look at the bigger picture. What are you learning? Really, you're victorious. You are always victorious. And this is victory and success. So that's spirit saying this is victorious. Whatever the changes that are happening right now, it's going to be victorious. Just believe it and just go for it. And look at that. That's the Queen of Swords. So there could be a divine feminine, whether it be a family member, a friend, maybe a mother, or an ex-spouse, or a soon-to-be ex-spouse that is very sharp with their tongue, can be loving, but sometimes very harsh, more closed off. It's this divine feminine, this feminine has been affecting their life. They're working through that. They're getting clarity and truth on how to move away from this, or how to stand up for themselves within this queen energy coming at them. It also, that's one for some people out there, but for another group of people, this is a Queen of Swords coming in to give you this clarity and truth on how to move forward financially, is coming in. Maybe it is the advice of a mother or someone you trust or someone you work with, and giving you that clarity and truth that makes the masculine feel victorious. So there's some kind of truth and clarity coming in big time, because you've got the Ace of Swords right here, but from a divine feminine. One more dice on this. I believe this is the High Priestess. Yes, it is the High Priestess. So listening to their intuition on this, really connecting, becoming aware. See this awareness, the Magician and the High Priestess, they say are divine counterparts at sometimes. Like some people believe that. So this could be, if you believe that the Magician and High Priestess are counterparts, this is a sign like that the divine masculine wants to be with their true counterpart. And they're getting the wisdom and connecting to their intuition to really move them forward. That's who's giving them clarity. It could be you, divine feminine, because you're loving yourself, you're aligned, you're calling them home spiritually. They're hearing the call, they're listening to their intuition, balancing the feminine within. And this could also be the same divine feminine, this highly intuitive, psychic, wise, truthful, honest, stable, standing in their truth, divine feminine coming in to help the divine masculine. It could be you, divine feminines. It could be another divine feminine that they're seeking guidance from. Also some kind of, like I said, again, truth being revealed. And again, a cross. So this is extremely committed divine masculine, very committed to his path and plan, or his or her path or plan. Okay, the last card in this from the Wisdom of the Oracle is Blessed 22. This is the message for who's ever listening to this video. This is a message for you. And I'm going to read a little bit from the book and the relationship oracle aspect of it. But I will say that this is a reminder that Spirit wants you to remember that you're blessed, wants you to think abundantly, wants you to live your life as if you have everything already and it's all coming in, seeing the bigger picture, seeing how blessed you really are, rising above and seeing things from a spiritual point of view. 22 is a master number, coming into mastership, leveling up. And this is 1111 added together. So there's another twin flame soulmate, divine partner sign, two masters coming together into union. And it's an extremely blessed union. Okay, Okay, we're going to read a little. And 22 adds up to 4, and that is all about stability and angelic guidance. Okay, blessed. Something wonderful that is unearned and unexpected. Grace that is an unforeseen gift from Spirit. So you're being blessed with this spiritual guidance. You're being blessed with some unexpected epiphany, gift, clarity, truth that's coming in. And something that you don't have to do anything to receive. You just have to open your arms and heart and listen. That's it. That's all you have to do. Nothing else is required. You are moving towards a deepening of intimacy in a unique and sacred partnership. You know you are meant to make this connection. This union, blessed by the divine, will bring transformation and beauty to the world. This is also a sign that even more important, you're being called to a deeper intimacy with yourself and Spirit. With this new development, you will see evidence of grace in your life. Wow, you are truly blessed. The universe is working with you in a very big way. Listen to the guidance that you're getting and move forward on your path. Be bold. I appreciate all of you. I hope that you enjoyed this group too. I'm going to move on to group number 3 here. Let me know what you think. Let me know how it resonates. I would love to hear. Okay, group number 3, here we go. I use these bracelets that were on top of the groups for you to pick as a symbol of the union. So this is green. This union is extremely heart-centered, heart-healing, prosperous, abundant in the material world as well as the spiritual world, connecting heart to heart, being open and honest and compassionate. You're going to heal other people together. I'm feeling like some kind of partnership with your divine partner, helping others somehow. It'll mean something different for everyone, but this is humanitarian work, really using what you've learned and what you have in your heart space, all this love and compassion, and sharing it with the world somehow, in some way. Very beautiful, grounded, stable, loving energy. Wonderful. Okay, let's get started. Group number 3 with the Psychic Tarot. What's going on in the Divine Masculine's mind and body aspects of themselves right now? They're going through changes. They're being divinely guided. You see all the spiritual guidance in the card, but it has been very challenging. There's a lot of contrast, a lot of obstacles they've had to overcome in the material world as well as the spiritual world and within their relationships. But if you look, it's like there's that, bird, and it's pointing them on their path. So they're receiving guidance from the spirit world, from the animal world. And look at to me, I've never really thought about this before or seen it or noticed it, but they're walking barefoot. So they're connecting with Mother Earth. They're going back to their roots. Perhaps walking a path back to their roots to learn a little more about their past. Maybe going back home. For somebody, they're moving back home, but it's very challenging to get there. It's very challenging to say, oh, I'm coming back. For some reason, somebody needs to hear it's okay to go back. There's something for you there if this is you. Otherwise, you're just moving forward on this new path and plan, and you're, letting go of fear, getting over doubt and worry and concern. You're feeling confident, and you're just listening to the spiritual guidance and divine masculines. You're moving forward, and you're on your divine path. In case you were wondering, you are on track. You are in the perfect place right now for where you need to be. This group, the divine masculine, has been suffering in silence. Been really taking on a lot of burdens of the world and going through these obstacles and challenges, feeling like they're alone. Just being in their own space. But they're wanting to end this. 9s are about ending. They want to end this suffering in silence. They're taking the last few steps to get through this and reach the top of the mountain to get this clarity and this truth that they've been seeking so they can end certain things in their life and move forward. They're very much standing in their power, though. Like I said, they're taking control. They're standing in their power. They're feeling confident. So this is an encouragement, Divine Masculine, to stand your ground through all of these changes. This can be a very challenging time, but stand your ground. You're very close. You see all that, the sun, the beautiful sun, and we just had a partial eclipse, so this is kind of cool, although it wasn't of the sun, it was the moon, but it's, new beginnings, fresh new beginnings, that sun, that beautiful masculine healing energy coming in and healing the Divine Masculine. They're really working on feeling grounded and rooted and speaking their truth and moving forward towards their goals and dreams. They're determined. It's good energy for them. But they've got to be, the strength is with them during this time because it has been an extremely challenging time. The Divine Masculine is relying on his intuition, really connecting with who he is, commitment to his path and plan, getting this wisdom, the Akashic records, the book of knowledge opening, connecting with who they really are and standing in their truth. Highly intuitive masculine. 2 is about partnership and union. So they're getting some kind of clarity and truth about this partnership and union. That's why they're wanting to make it through, and they're being guided to go on this particular path that they're on, end this suffering, end being silent, speak their truth, standing their ground, because they're really connecting with who they are and they're getting this wisdom. They know that this is their destiny. Wow. That they're and here's a 10, ending cycles. You're strong enough, Divine Masculine, to end these cycles. The wheel is turning in your favor. This is the Wheel of Fortune, destiny. You are on the right path. This is a big confirmation that you're on the right path, and these changes that are happening in the Divine Masculine's life are fated. And the Divine Masculine is waking up to that and understanding this truth. Something's being revealed that was a secret before. And now, once that's revealed, the wheel starts turning, and the Divine Masculine understands it's their job to keep the wheel turning in their favor. So they're understanding that now, and they're moving away from what's not serving them. How is the Divine Masculine viewing the Divine Feminine within themselves, their divine partner, Divine Feminine partner, and the union? Again, another 5. So we've got a couple 5s. A lot of changes happening. Changes not only in the material world and moving forward that way and being guided spiritually and connecting spiritually, but they've really been in their headspace, in this maze in their mind, like overthinking. He's in the water. This Divine Masculine has really been going within, and it's just kind of a little too much in their head, right? Way too much in their head. Suffering in silence. A lot of times when we do that, it's really tell ourselves some weird stories that aren't even true. It's all convoluted and it's crazy and it's too much and it's a roller coaster and obsessive and all these different things that I'm sure that you can connect with, because we've all been there at one time or another where we're just in our head too much. So this is the truth and clarity that's coming in to help the masculine get out of this headspace, but really wanting to understand this union, really wanting to understand what the Divine Feminine means to them. So it's not always convoluted, and sometimes it's important sometimes to really be in our head and think, what do I want? What am I thinking? Is this true? Do I really believe this? What do I believe about this union? That's where they're at. They've been asking themselves all of these questions. And the next card is a 6 of Pentacles. So they're finally coming into this having this clarity that they view the union, that the time is now. Divine timing is now. They're ready. And this is extremely giving and receiving. So it's a very healing, a trusted union. Balanced. Blessed. And they're moving on path. They go from 5 to 6, right? They're moving out of the mind, more into the material world, bringing themselves into balance that way, knowing they have enough to give the Divine Feminine, and they also are opening up and allowing themselves to receive the love and the compassion and everything from the Divine Feminine. Wow, the Hierophant. Yeah, they're ready to make a commitment. This is all about commitment, taking charge, listening to, look at like a little Ouija board, listening to spirit, getting spiritual guidance, understanding their truth. It's like his hand is down and up, like taking an oath. The divine masculine views this union as fated, destiny, and extremely committed. I took an oath to be the best version of myself for this union, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to stick with my plan. I am standing my ground. I am standing in my truth, and I believe in this union, and I'm ready to commit to this union. And this is another 5. Blessed changes. 5, 5, 5. Group 3, if you start seeing 5, 5, 5, it's a confirmation from Spirit that these blessed changes are going to start happening. You will see physical manifestations very soon of these changes. Views the, I believe this is another 6. So we've got 5, 5, 5, and we've got 6, 6. So blessed changes. Views the divine feminine as this extremely loving, sensual, beautiful goddess, empress, thinking about the past, either a past life or this could be someone from the past, just thinking about how beautiful the divine feminine is and how much the divine feminine has to offer them. And it really, he or she, but it looks like, obviously a woman, but just very beautiful, very confident, strong, self-sufficient, and wants to commit to this beautiful, wonderful divine feminine. This divine feminine is very in touch with her heart space and her emotions. And I say her, but it could be he. Highly intuitive, this divine feminine. Views this connection as the happiest thing that could ever, the best thing that could ever be in their life. That's why they're willing to move through these obstacles and challenges. They're seeing the truth now. They're getting the clarity. The sun is shining in. Like I said, wow, this is beautiful. Look at this. This is like the happiest card in the deck, right? Lots of, several major arcanas here. And look at that, standing the ground. What did I say? The sun it's about to burst open on all this new opportunity, this vitality, good health, this union. And look at that. This is a confirmation. Yes. Keep going on your path. Get out of your mind, come into your heart, make the commitment, and move forward because the sun is shining in, Spirit is shining in. Your loved ones, your ancestors, everyone is singing in joy for this union. And the divine masculine feels it. Getting this clarity. Wanting to offer their heart to their divine feminine. Like I said, look at this loving, generous, very much Queen of Cups energy I was feeling from how they feel and view the divine feminine, that you are everything. You are their ultimate wish fulfillment. You have their heart. They want to offer their heart to you. Are your hands open to receive their heart? I never looked at it this way, but this is what Spirit's telling me from this card, that this is the divine masculine's heart. They're wanting to give the divine feminine their heart. Divine feminines, let me ask you, is your heart open? Are your arms and heart and mind and body and soul open to this union? Because they are really working towards bringing this to you, ending cycles, moving forward, and ready to give their heart to you because they see this union as blessed and abundant, prosperous, vital. And they remember now, right? 6s are all about the past. They remember now. They remember that you're their queen. You're their wish fulfillment. You have their heart. And they are ready to come into union. Wow, that's very beautiful. Very beautiful. Let me pull a few tarot dice here out of the bag to really get a little more information on the obstacles and challenges that the divine masculine is going through right now. Ending the burdens, right? I believe this is, 10 of wands. So it kind of came in upside down. So they're ending the cycles, right? They're dropping the burdens. They want to let go of everything that's not serving them. They're ready. They're ready to do the work. They don't care what it takes. They're so tired of whatever's been going on in their life, being challenged, that they're ready for this to end. Any more messages on that? This is, oh my God. Again, 10. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is the 10 of Swords. So you've got 10, 10, 10 on the board right now. That's, wow, brand new beginnings, ending lots of major cycles, dropping the burden. No longer are they going to be in this sword energy. They want to end these cycles, the relationships, the partnerships, whatever's going on in their minds as well. They're ending all of this. Wow, they are really working hard to move towards this union and their wish fulfillment. This divine masculine, you should be proud of yourself, divine masculine. You are doing it. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And guess what? Ending these cycles, ending these burdens, going through these obstacles and challenging, and speaking your truth, standing your ground, listening to your inner guide, moving forward into these new beginnings, feeling good on their own. This is the 9 of Pentacles, feeling abundant, wonderful, amazing, ready to offer this commitment, feeling good, joyful, happy, loving, kind, generous, everything. It's like I said, it's a very loving union, but ready to express their love, ready to get rid of everything and anything that doesn't serve them, and they understand the importance of the union, how important love really is in their life, and they're feeling great financially and very good on their own and ready to share their heart now because they know that they're worthy, they know that they're worth it, and they're extremely committed to this union. Wow, that's beautiful. Spiritual messages from the Moonology deck for this divine masculine, or perhaps whoever is reading this or listening to this video, is don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Don't let the ego get in your way. Don't get lost in your mind. Don't get lost in your thoughts and what other people are saying, the way it used to be. You know, doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result is truly insanity, right? So don't let pride get in your way. Don't let things that happened in the past get in your way. Your power is in now. Stand in your power now. Take your power back and move forward with your truth and clarity. Believe in the impossible. Blue moon. Look how beautiful that card is. Believe in the impossible. What are you thinking about? Clean up your thoughts. Whatever you're thinking about is what is going to come into your world. It's the law of attraction. It's law. Thoughts turn into things. Believe. Start dreaming again. Connect to your divine partner spiritually, in meditation, and pay attention to your dreams. All those thoughts, those creative ideas on how to move forward or how to share your love or express your masculinity and or femininity and share your life with someone and get through the challenges and obstacles is believing and having faith that it's all going to work out, that everything you've ever wanted is coming true. But you have to believe and not let others tell you otherwise. You know the truth within yourself. You know what truth is to you. You know what's resonating with you. You know. So move forward within that truth and don't let anyone or anything stop you. And the last message for you, wow, this is really great because Yang is about taking action, and it's all these 10s, 10, 10, 10, right into this new beginning, taking action of your life. Wow, wishes coming true. I feel like this is very much the sun energy. Again, confirmation of the sun, that things are changing. There's happier times ahead, prosperous abundance times ahead. This is like basically the universe reaching out and giving you what you want. But you have to take action on this guidance that you're getting. Take action on taking care of yourself. Take action on moving forward and moving through. If you're going through obstacles and challenges, ask for help. There's spiritual help available to you always, and they're wanting to help. Remember who you really are. Remember that you are the magician of your life, and you have the power to take control, and you have the power to allow all your wishes to come true. Beautiful new beginnings for you. Let's read number 1 here. The masculine principle of movement and creative activity, the power to make things happen, taking action. Absolutely, it's time to take action on whatever it is that you're working on. A creative project, a relationship, a move, a career change, something. It's something. Your path and plan, your spirituality. It's time for new beginnings in this area. And I'm going to really read the relationship message of this card from the book, Wisdom of the Oracle. Circumstances are supporting action on your part. It's okay to make the first move. Trust that you will quickly know where you stand. In matters of the heart, there is movement towards your highest good. So go forth with assurance. Passion is in the air, and now is the time to dance to the tune of love. Take the lead. Yes, you are worthy. You deserve it. Take the lead. Take action. Even if it's just in your own life right now, finding that balance, finding that truth and that clarity, standing your ground and move forward. But the masculine is ready to take action. I feel it. The masculine's ready to take action. So divine feminines, again, is your heart space open? Are your hands open to receive? Because the universe is gifting you with this masculine. Divine masculine, the universe is gifting you with this passion, this creativity, these ideas, abilities to move forward and stay committed to your path and plan. Are you listening? I hope that you enjoyed that. I appreciate all of you and the support on my channel, and I wish you many blessings. I look forward to hearing your comments.